Hi, beautiful souls. I know it's been a while, but I had to do a lot of inner work. It has not been an easy ride. Like, once you awaken, you cannot go back. And so, kind of just have to deal with the fact that everything you do, everything you say, and just being you repels people. Like I can't explain. Like I feel for everyone like that is going through an awakening because a lot of people just don't want to change. They don't want to admit that this world that we live in, the Matrix, is a complete lie, and I don't know. I mean, I have been called to share a few stories that people can potentially relate to. Um, yeah, like, I mean, I just love my life though. Like, people are trying to bring me down. Like, literally, the devil is at my door. My neighbors are just so angry. They have, like, literally formed a group against me because after my awakening, like, I completely have surrendered to the universe. Like, I understand everything that's happened in my life. I understand that I have a mission, and my mission is to be creating videos, but for some reason it's been a little bit difficult for me just because I have been so, like, my whole life I have suppressed my emotions and my feelings, like, ever since the day I was born. And, like, I literally do not have family. I don't. My mom disowned me when I was like 17. So, trying to form a relationship with her, and still to this day, at the age of 33, I have reached out to her. I even told her about my awakening, and how the fact that, like, I have forgiven her, you know? And she, yeah, and that didn't end well. Apparently, she's like, she should be forgiving me, and I'm just like, yes, mom, you do. You do need to forgive me. Like, you need you need to do the inner work. But I don't know if she'll ever get there. But yeah, I I let go of everything that no longer serves me, and now it's just me and my 8 cats and my ex's dog. And I mean, I'm enjoying life. Oh, like, the birds and the crows that are just always around me make me feel so safe. Like, I know that I am not alone, and this is only the beginning of my journey. I know that my psychic gifts are going to be amplified. It's it's definitely not an easy journey though. But what a beautiful world we live in. Like, if people just unconditional love. Like, all I feel is love. But yeah, I mean, let me share some of these stories. Like, there is this one person, like she was my neighbor. She is my neighbor. And like before my awakening, I was always having like hard times remembering my dreams. I'm not really sure why. Like I know I had a block, and that's been cleared, obviously. And now I remember my dreams, and they are insane. But yeah, like she I thought she was going to be a friend, and now that I have let out my 8 cats, apparently it's like I don't know why people can't just let animals be, but apparently it's a huge problem with my neighbors, and they have formed against me. But I mean, I've left it in God's hands, and I know that I'm divinely protected, and so are my animals. So I mean, for anyone that is just awakened, I know it's rough, but do not give up. Like, just keep going. I have some company, apparently. They're just little kids. Oh, adorable. On their ATVs. See, children, oh man, children, I feel so bad for children. Like, they're forced to go to school and learn all this fake stuff and suppress their creativity. Like, all my life I thought I wasn't meant to have a child. Like, I've always wanted to adopt, because in my head I'm just like, why bring another child into this world when there's so many other children that don't have families? And you know, but I mean, I know now that I'm meant to have a daughter. So and once that, like, it'll be in the future, but that's another story. But yeah, children, we should be learning from children. They should be our teachers, because they're so innocent, and they learn from us, and we are not the best examples. I don't know. This video, I was just meant to make a video. The universe has been telling me I need to make a video. It's just, there's so much to talk about, and then it's just like, will people understand? You know, because there's so many, like, the people around me are just really trying to bring me down. And all I keep doing is sending them God's message. You know, I was never religious. But I know that God is real. You know, I've, like, literally, I have kept stuff from my high school and stuff, and I have a memory box that I literally have carried along with me since like I was 17, and I have it still, like this memory box, and I just keep adding to it. And I literally found these letters that I wrote back in high school, like when I first got kicked out of my mom's house, because like I grew up without a father, and it was just me, my mom, my sister, my little sister, and my sister and my mom got along, but like I was always the outcast, and like, yeah, I don't remember too much of my like childhood growing up, but my high school times I do remember. And like people, it was, I always, like, I don't know, I had a group of friends, and I got along with guys a lot more than girls. Like, girls did not like me, and like I never knew why. Like, I never do or say anything bad. Like, I treat people the way I want to be treated. And yeah, like even till this day, I do not have friends either now, especially with this awakening, because like honestly, I do prefer to be alone, because when I start when I start to socialize, I realize, holy shit, this is a lot of different energy. And I didn't realize until now that like everything that I thought, like how I'm an empath, I absorb all that energy, and all that energy is negative. Like, just looking back at my life, yeah, and like even now when I try to socialize and stuff, like the universe is setting me up with certain people like that I'm meeting that have a really good heart, but also like I know something big is about to happen. I just don't know what. And so I'm like in this stillness where I'm just enjoying life and just waiting to meet the right people, because everything's all about divine timing. Like, you can't force anything. Nothing can be forced. It's so beautiful today. Like in Newfoundland, we don't get too much good weather. And like, I'm not even from Newfoundland. I came here in 2020 on a business venture, and kind of like I thought I got stuck here, but now I know everything happens for a reason. And so, yeah, I'm from Toronto. Definitely do not miss the city though. Like, yeah. I like being out in nature. Not no city. Like in my future, I see myself having a farm with a lot of animals that get to run free. Like, that's what I want. I don't know if I'll actually post this video, but it's just nice to talk. I need to be more vocal. But like, yeah, Newfoundland doesn't get too much good weather, so definitely enjoying this. We I don't know if people don't talk about it. People think it's normal that it's bad weather and stuff, but I'm just like, dude, if you look up, there's chemtrails, and they've been poisoning our air for like a century. Yeah, chemtrails is really what started my awakening. It's just like, yeah, I was kind of like in polarity for the 2024 and 2025. So deep every single day, just glued to my screen because I worked online for a call center. So I worked from home, and like, I just in between calls and stuff, I would just watch the news, and it was so draining. Like, and the fear that I had, like, I literally, uh, it's like, especially with this call center job, is like making the minimum wage, but I was so grateful for it, because like a lot of people didn't have jobs, and I was lucky to have a job that gave me an income. But like, holy shit, what's going on in this world? But you have to go through polarity in order to get out of it. So, like, when everything, when I awakened, it was like the best feeling in the world. But it does get isolating, because once you've awakened, you're living in a completely different reality, and you know things that nobody else knows or understands, and you just seem crazy to people. Like, I I can't explain. Like, I was having my deck built, and I was with a partner, and he didn't end up awakening. I thought he was on the same page as me, though. Like, legit, holy shit. Like, let me tell you, I thought he was on the same page as me, but we were completely in two different worlds, and we were living together. Like, I started I started watching Elizabeth April. She's a remote viewer, and we would watch her. But apparently he never even believed in any of that. And so when I ended things, like, I literally broke generational traumas. It was crazy, because he tried to make it like every other breakup, but I tried to explain to him, like, I have to let you go. Like, there's nothing more. We're stuck in limbo, and like, like, my house is never gonna get renovated like this. Um, and I literally don't feel like I'm meant to be here anymore. I like there was just no more growth, and like, and I'm just like, I have to let you go. There's nothing that I can, like. And he had just gone to Toronto and Montreal for his sister's wedding, and that time apart really, really changed something in me. Like, because I realized, like, why am I in this relationship that I'm so unhappy in? Like, and being by myself is not a bad thing. And this was before everything clicked. But that time alone, like him gone for a whole week, really was an eye opener. Yeah, it made me think, like, it's okay if he's gone. I'm still surviving. And and like people come and go. That's life, you know. The people that are meant to stay will stay. The people that are meant to go will go. And so when he got back, oh, like I could feel like I just couldn't do it anymore. So when I broke up with him, it's not even a breakup to me. I had to let him go, you know? He's meant to be on a different journey. I'm meant to go on my own and through and he ended up moving to Montreal with his sister and like close to his sister. At least he's close to family, right? Because he has family. I don't have family, so there's nowhere I need to be, you know. I don't need to be anywhere. So he tried to make it like a bad breakup though. Like he was on his AI glasses, meta glasses, and he's on the phone with a friend, and he's telling me to fuck off, and I'm just like, you know, that's not nice. And then I realized that like something's up, like, because honestly, I wasn't going to fall for that, you know. Like the awakening is it's all about unconditional love, you know? And I'm so grateful for him because he was the key to my awakening. Like I don't think that like it had to happen that way. He was the key and I'm forever grateful for him. And I like so the next day after that, I went out and I got some air, went on a walk, and I actually um, called my cousin that had just started reconnecting with me, and I thought he was like on the same page. I thought he had awakened, but apparently he had not yet, at least. But he, like, I was talking to him, and I was telling him about how I'm letting go what no longer serves me and stuff. And like that was the first time I actually talked to him because we were only messaging. And yeah, did that. Next day, um, I was already like doing my own thing. I think I already let go of the call center job, and he goes on a walk with his dog, and I'm being called. The universe is telling me like go check his computer and see who he's messaging and what is he saying. So I know I know it's an invasion of privacy, but whatever. Like I was called to, so I'm gonna listen because you need to obey first off. When you're being called to do something, you need to obey. And so I read that he's messaging one of his good friends that lives in Montreal, also in Quebec. Actually, in Quebec, not in Montreal specifically. And he's saying that I have joined a cult. And I'm just like, no way. This is crazy. So I literally tell him, like, I confront him when he gets home. I'm just like, are you serious? You think I joined a cult? Like, this has nothing to do with anyone else but me. This is all about me. Like, I'm choosing myself. I have awakened. Like, this has nothing to do with anyone else. And so, like, I literally broke generational trauma, and, like, because of that, because I confronted him, because I set things straight, and till this day, we're not friends, but for when he first left, he was messaging and sending me videos of like the apartment he got and stuff, and we were communicating. But he left his dog, that's 14 years old, with me, so I know I was meant to have his dog this whole time. Um, Flew him all the way from Toronto all the way here, and anyways, it would be too risky to put him on a plane to. And he, like, in the messages that he was sending his friends, he was saying that he he didn't want animals. He rather like, I won't get into it, but basically he wanted to get with other chicks. So it's like, this whole time, like, how can you say you love someone when right when shit happens? Like, technically I was living a lie. And say, if I had stayed in that relationship and I wasn't doing any of this, I would continually be living a lie. And I feel bad for people that haven't awakened because they don't realize they're living a lie. And the people around them may not be the the best people that have the best intentions for them. Like, when you awaken, you really see everyone's true colors. And it was an eye opener, I must say. Yeah. The awakening. The great awakening. I cannot wait until I find people like that are aligned with me. I have been in hermit mode for so long, and like, I just can't wait till the universe sends me people. Send me people. And that's why I'm making this video. Because, you know what? I have so many stories that could really help people. I know I'm meant to help people. It's part of my mission. I I just haven't gotten to that point where what exactly is it that I'm going to be doing. There's the sky's the limit, really. I'm just enjoying my life, and the universe will bring me what I need. You know, you don't have to chase. Once you're aligned, you do not have to chase. It could be. Remember, you're just not alone. Like, right now, I'm not alone. Like, I have my spirit guides, I have my ancestors, I have my star family, I have God, I have Jesus. Like, I have everything I need in this very moment. There's nothing more I need. And I really just want to help people, especially if they are finding it hard. Because, you know, there's going to be people that will try to bring you down, and it's very emotional, but you just need to remember they have their own problems that they need to do internally They have their own shadows they need to confront. And the only reason why they're acting the way they are is because we are a mirror, you know? And they're just not ready to confront their their shadows. But once you face the shadow, everything gets better. Like the amount of crying and the amount of things I had to remember that I've suppressed. Holy, it like the month of June was very hermit mode. But once you get through that difficult part, the however long it takes, because you know what, I'm still going through it too. I haven't remembered everything. I haven't dealt with every shadow, but when it comes along, just deal with it then and there. Don't suppress it. It's not worth it, because if you suppress it, it's like starting over. Like, that is not what the awakening is about. Just let it all out. When you do, then everything will fall into place. Like, the universe is always sending me hearts. Like, the amount of rocks that I have that are shaped as a heart. I sometimes draw my hearts like this, which is funny. Sometimes pointy. Like, it's weird. But yeah, like, the universe, all my life, they've communicated through rocks or just hearts everywhere. Like, if you ask anyone that knew me back in the day, like, I was known for seeing hearts everywhere. Like, a puddle can look like a heart. Like, just random things will look like a heart, and I'll point it out. And people would think I'm crazy, but you know what? I didn't care, because I knew, like, I was always connected, but I really lost myself in my 20s. Definitely. Addiction. I mean, star seeds. Empaths, we all go through addiction of some sort, I find. Like, we have to go through hell in order to make it to this part. And this is the part that we are meant to, like, everything from now is only up. Remember that. Everything that happened in the past, like, remember, you chose before you were even born. You you chose every major event in your life, and you chose to be alive at this moment, to remember and to help humanity. And no one said it was going to be easy, but you got to keep pushing through. You know, it's definitely not easy, but the universe works in mysterious ways. And all I know is I was called to make this video, and hopefully it helps someone, you know. It's just nice to talk sometimes. My throat chakra has been suppressed my whole life, and I'm only now starting to be vocal and wanting to be seen, because that is what God is telling me to do, what the universe is telling me to do. Well, thank you so much for anyone who's watching. I know this might have been boring, like, but you know what? If it helps at least one person, just message me. I am open to communication, and I'm willing to help anyone get through a tough time. Okay? Love and light always. Always choose unconditional love, no matter what. If a situation's difficult, don't react. Observe. I've always done that, and I will continue doing that. Just, you have to remember, you don't control how other people react. You can't control. Everyone is a sovereign being, and everyone makes their own decisions, but you just have to make sure you make the right decision in your life. And if you have to step away, step away. Nothing needs a reaction right away. All right? Unconditional love, truly, always. All I feel is love, you know? And I want to spread it. I just want to scream it. But, yeah, if people think I'm crazy now, if I were to scream it, which I have actually on this very mountain. But, yeah, eventually, people will come around. If they don't, it's not your problem. Remember that. All right, I love you all. Message me if you want. Thank you. Thank you for watching if you have. And drop a comment below. I would love to hear if someone is going through something similar. And I will try to post more. Thank you. Mwah. I love you all. I love everyone, everything. And I just want everyone to awaken so they can be as happy as I am. Because you're never alone, all right? The universe is with you. Mwah.